the internet is lost. Internet freedom is gone. And it was all thanks to one man who dismissed basically the collective opinions of the entirety of the internet, ladies and gentlemen. It's very depressing to see what has occurred, but not entirely surprising, because this is how this country works a lot of the time. It's an eternal tug of war. So the individual who ended up voting over was Ajit Pai. You guys have heard about him a lot. He ended up voting against net neutrality and basically rolling back the regulations. But there are a lot of things that have happened and occurred. So let me catch you up real quickly. Usually I don't do double uploads, so this is just because of how important this is. Originally, it was thought that there was going to be a pushback on the voting process because of Senator Angus King and Senator Collins being called upon to deliver a letter asking for the pushback of this vote until 2018. That was dismissed, unfortunately, and the voting went ahead. But before the voting actually did go through and start occurring, there was a credible bomb threat as people were dismissed from the voting, and it was searched because somebody called in a bomb threat. It's that serious. Then, unfortunately, in a 3-2 vote, the FCC voted to repeal net neutrality, which enraged quite a few internet users, such as myself. And then, a few other things have come out. A lot of people are saying, oh, just because net neutrality lost, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. And I agree. Laws get passed, laws get repealed. This is an eternal tug of war. But unfortunately, the thing about laws is that you have to send them through Congress, and you can appeal them in the Supreme Court. They have to be approved. A lot of stuff has to happen within the government before these laws are signed in 100%. Now, here's what ended up happening. Breaking news came out that New York Attorney General Schneiderman, I can't pronounce names, I'm sorry, but I'll throw it up on the screen, says that he will lead a multi-state lawsuit in an attempt to stop the repeal of net neutrality. So, good, wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. But in another strange and shocking turn of events, Anonymous is going to begin a destructive cyber attack against the FCC.gov for the next 48 hours in response to net neutrality's vote. This is serious, man. This is really bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just posting memes anymore. It's not just oh you're a horrible person. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? It's not just that anymore. It's serious. It's real serious. I'm at a loss myself personally. I mean, there's really nothing else I can say honestly at this point in time. I'm going to express my concern right now, my displeasure. I mean, there's websites, there's big websites like Netflix is tweeting about this, talking about this, saying how they're disappointed in this. There were 2 women standing up for net neutrality, and it's insane that it still was repealed. It was repealed because of one man's vote. It's pathetic. My God, basically democracy dies. Every single person on the internet basically are saying, look, we don't want net neutrality repealed, and yet you did it anyways. Like, how out of touch with the people are you, There are people out there saying that this individual has broken laws. Ajit Pai has broken laws in doing what he has done here, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be investigated, and I'm sure it's all going to come up. But I mean, the government's so corrupt. There's so much corruption everywhere that it's extremely difficult to even pin down anything. I mean, thank God to the senators for at least trying, and everyone involved in this. I really think we should send them our thanks on Twitter and our support, and send them a Christmas present if you can even do that. I'm definitely going to do that because I want to level with you, and I'm gonna get real personal here. All right, all my life I've had a pretty horrible life. I mean, I was raised with a mother who basically didn't care for me that much. I was more of a burden than a blessing. You know, she was a single mother, so it's a lot of the blame for the divorce was on me because I was a child, and child split families oftentimes because I deal with that. And I found comfort and solace in the internet. I really did. Being able to gain so much knowledge at my fingertips, being able to communicate with people, to talk with people, and just enjoy myself, you know, be around like-minded people and get support and things I needed. And I found that at a very early age because I was born before the time of our internet today as we know it. I was born in the late 80s, 86, so we didn't have the internet as we have it today at all. Today's internet didn't really start coming about until post-2000s. And since then, since I've come out of the army, since I've come out of the military and gotten more into the internet, I've been able to actually make a business around the internet. I've been able to be self-employed. I don't have to do backbreaking labor in a steel mill. I don't have to work in a factory all my life now. I can be a good and creative person without having to move to Hollywood or New York City or Chicago or somewhere I don't want to live, and I can still work at home. I can see my child. I can see my family. And I don't have a lot left either. You know, I don't talk to my mother. I don't have a lot of family left just due to simple time and death. And the internet, it really is one of the last things that I personally have. And I mean, it's like life is just chipping away the things that I have that bring me enjoyment. I mean, it's so hard for me to even enjoy anything anymore because of the way life has gone for me. To serve in the military, to fight for people's freedoms, to have it come out this way. You know, you have to respect people's opinions and decisions and say, well, you know, oh, that's their choice. That's their freedoms, you know, and you have to do that, man. And it's killing me inside that this has occurred here, ladies and gentlemen. That this is what's going to happen now. That we're going to have net neutrality repealed, and I can already see the ISPs foaming at the mouth. Their eyes are flashing dollar bills, man. I mean, I want to show you footage of me just despairing for 2 minutes straight right here. This is me right now. This is me. I'm destroyed, man. I'm gutted. It's like my best friend just died, man. You know, it's not. It hasn't happened, but I mean, Congress has set out on a bill to stop the FCC from taking away our internet. It's that serious. Even Congress knows how serious this is. You know, Donald Trump loves tweeting. Donald Trump loves tweeting out stuff. You guys know this. This needs stopped, man. Other computer, it's chiming in. Disconnect and reconnect and stuff. This is. I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. I really am. I'm at a loss because I really didn't think stuff like this was going to happen. I really didn't think that it was going to come down to this, and it's really depressing that this actually did happen. I fought for people's freedoms, and the people use those freedoms to oppress and aid those who are already rich. And this is exactly what occurs. This is what happens. The rich get richer, and the people who are barely able to even afford internet, there's most assuredly not going to be able to afford the internet anymore. Ajit Pai made a video about what's going to happen when he repeals net neutrality. You can go ahead and look up that egregious video that is very it'll make you mad when you see it. You can look it up, man. It is it's something else, and I'll tell you right now, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm going to put out another What You Missed news tomorrow. I'm already almost finished editing it. I was watching this whole thing unfold and this stuff go down, and yeah. So I've been your host, Protomario. I'm signing out. Try your best to stay optimistic. I don't know if it'll work, because I'm down in the dumps. See you guys next time.